Royals, what's going on? It's your girl QdaQueen here. Popping in really quick, getting you guys some more content. But if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button, of course. And after we get done with all of this topic situation, make sure you hit that comment section, because me and my Royals, we talks about it. So yeah, how's everybody's weekends? I hope you guys have been doing well. Me myself just kind of getting over a slight cold, so to speak. I still am a little bit stuffed up, but I want to make sure I still am productive throughout this time. I actually am about to, when I finish this video, I'm about to head out, meet up with one of my clients, train her, head to the gym, train myself, because we all got to get right. Christmas is coming, the holidays are around, it's multiple holidays folks are celebrating, and we're eating good, we're celebrating good. Gotta keep it right. But anyway, so I want to come in. It's been a lot of outrage over fake sneakers at a very popular boutique, which this video is not about. But I don't want that to distract you guys from the fact that folks Stockx accounts, come closer. Folks Stockx accounts, is still getting hacked. Yes, I said it. Folks Stockx accounts are still getting hacked. Now, for those who have had an account for a long period of time, I would say probably longer than August. You already know the situation. Early August, Stockx sent all of its customers an email. It said, we want to make sure we take care of our customers. We recently noticed a data breach, blah, blah, blah. We're investigating. We're going to take care of it. And, just make sure you guys change your passwords, change whatever information you need, and we'll do the rest. Now, I don't know about y'all, but it's December. And, let's see. That's August when they sent that email. You got September, October, November. It's just now December. And within that span of time, there's been multiple people's accounts being hacked, especially in the beginning. September and October, it was a freaking windfall of people just constantly getting their accounts hacked, people getting hundreds of dollars of purchases that they did not authorize. Some folks, it was a couple situations where folks would notice a completely different email account or a completely different email address that they set up in their profile. I come here to tell you that it's not over. It's not over. It's been multiple situations where folks have been getting hacked. And my problem with this is that, how are y'all investigating it and trying to rectify it, but it's still happening? And it's, what are we talking about, 4 months in now? That's a problem for me. The most current situation that I know of, I have folks that I know directly that have been hacked, and folks I know indirectly just from social media and things like that that I've seen. But the most recent instance was a friend of mine who texted me the day before Thanksgiving. That's Wednesday night. The email strictly said, it wasn't like, hey Q, what up? It said, my fucking Stockx account got hacked. And I'm like, that's still happening? You know what I mean? Like, that was my response. Like, that shit is still happening? And apparently they got hit up for over $600. And this was a unique situation in terms of what I've known of what the common situations have been. Because commonly, what I mentioned before would be email addresses that a customer had initially set up in their account had changed randomly, or the address. With this person, all of his correct information was in there. The only thing was his address was an older address, but it was still the information that belonged to him. But still, it was over $600. I mean, and I don't know how y'all bank account set up, but $600 get, authorized, and I ain't know nothing about what was gonna happen, I mean, that's cause for alarm. Like, that's not chump change, that's not peanuts. This is still happening. So just, I say all of that to bring it back around. Like, yeah, we still gotta worry about, I say that to say, not only do we have to worry about fake sneakers coming from all types of angles, whether that be from boutiques, commercial chains because somebody swapped out their fakes with a real one and returned it, you know, return the fake one to the store, and the store ended up selling the fake to consumer, the next person to buy that shoe, the real shoe that actually is fake, or even, you know, again, dealing with Stockx and Goat and just these middleman services. So it's like, not only do we have to worry about shoes being authenticated and not really authenticated, but we still have to worry about our account being hacked. Stockx is too huge of a company at this point to not have some form of security at this point. We're months in. It would be different if this was just September. Cool, y'all still trying to figure it out. Maybe even October at the most. But we're talking about late November since the latest instance happened. And I'm sure somebody that I don't know probably has been hacked even after November 27th. Again, the text I received from my friend was November 27th at night, 10 p.m. at night. Okay? So this is super recent. We're only 9 days into December. You might get this video December 10th, 11th, who knows. But anyway, listen, at what point do we have to make a choice as consumers that we're gonna take action? We're gonna be proactive instead of reactive. You know, when I made a post a couple months ago on my IG saying, I'm done until I know for a fact that they are securing their customers and care enough to make sure that we are secure. I'm deleting my account. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna wait for my account to be hacked. That's just not who I am. I'm an activist. So that means I'm ahead of it. I will be reactive if it happens to me, if I didn't get to it in time. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna delete my account, because I'm not gonna wait for it to happen to me. It happened to too many people. I was using that service. I was using Stockx like fucking Foot Locker didn't even exist. Let me tell you something. My Foot Locker account this year hasn't even built up because I was buying from Stockx, or I was buying from, you know, the boutique that I frequent. So you know what I mean? Like, it could have easily happened to me if I had stuck around. You know, at what point as a society in the culture, in sneaker culture, I want to bring it really back in before I start just going on a tangent. At one point when we decide, okay, listen, we're gonna shut this down on our end until y'all get it together. We need to know for a fact that we're protected as consumers. You can continue to take our money, charge us whatever fees you're charging us, and we continue to give to you. But why do we have to risk, you know, money being taken, and who knows the turnaround time? Now, the friends that I've had that it happened to, Stockx, I can say they have responded quickly. They provided the refunds fairly quickly. You know, days weren't going by, weeks wasn't going by. I get that. But what about that front end? You know, why should we even feel like we're at risk? You know, I know technology is what it is. The World Wide Web opens us all up to fraudulent situations, but you know, for a company that big, they have to do more to protect us, and we have to push them to protect us. And the best way to do that them protecting us is a part of customer service. It's a part of customer service. And in order for us to push them to better customer service, we have to say, hey, I'm taking my dollars. That's one of the reasons why I moved. Because my previous property manager was trying to charge me more money, but the service was getting worse. So I'm like, okay, I'm not about to pay more for services I'm not even getting at this point. And if I am getting them, I'm not getting them up to par to what I'm paying for. Take my money, I'm gonna go someplace else. And not only did I go someplace else, I went someplace better for less. So listen, we have to take control. We're in a season right now where us consumers, we have to be knowledgeable. We have to do our research. We have to understand our power. This is where we're at with this right now. You know, do you want to be the person that's losing hundreds of dollars because you insist on having an account with them? Just because it's convenient? Plenty of ways to get shoes. We were getting shoes before Stockx. How need I say? Do we have to remind each other we were getting shoes before Stockx? I know some people are new to the game, but a lot of us are not. A lot of us got most of our shoes from places that were not Stockx. We will be just fine. We will be just fine. Be proactive. Make a choice. You either going to continue to let them take your money or take somebody else's money and continue to tell you, oh, well, we're gonna brush them off a little bit, tell them that we investigating, and let a year pass and people still getting hacked. You know, as long as we're responding within that time, then within a good time, then they should be alright. We giving them a little refund. But why are we getting hacked? Why are we getting hacked? Are we getting hacked from any other apps that we're using money from, or spending money on that frequently? Come on. We can do better, we can get better, we can receive better. So I say all that to say that. Let's make a choice. I just wanted you guys to know, do not sleep on the fact that this is still happening. Be proactive. If just changing up your information on your profile makes you feel better, cool. But folks like myself completely canceled the account until it's smooth waters. And as of right now, I keep hearing too many people saying that it's still happening for me to go back. So go Foot Locker, Foot Action, eBay, and you know, mom and pops. I'm in Chicago. I have a ton of options. So you know, I don't have some folks don't have the blessings that I have based off of where you live, but you know, it's still ways to get it. It's the internet too. You have the internet, so you're able to get pairs from even the stores that aren't in your city. So don't feel like you can't find it anywhere. You can't get the shoe from other places just because you're in, you know, Rhode Island or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a place that just seemed like it don't have no stores. But you have the internet, so just the same as this Stockx company is an internet-based app that's hacking you when you were getting those pairs from who knows where. You can still get your pairs across the nation, across the world, and it'd be very much, you know, safe in your purchase process. So, you know, let's just open our minds and our you know, wallets to the services that are actually protecting us. That's all I'm saying. You have the options. Don't be afraid. Be proactive. Let Stockx know, listen, we're not doing this. We're not putting up with this, you know. And maybe this video won't be useful to anybody. Maybe you will decide, you know, well, I'm gonna keep using them until it's not a problem anymore. Okay, but why does it have to happen to you? Why do you have to be hacked for you to decide to cancel your account? And that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna end it there. So again, thank you guys for watching another video from QdaQueen. Definitely look forward to more content coming after this one. I need to head on out, as I mentioned before, but until next time, royalty. The queen is hyped up. The queen is hyped up.